actually, if that were the other way round, if that had been Michael Burke, say, with one of the younger women, every time she's in her bikini going, ooh, look at her, ooh, actually, we wouldn't be laughing. We'd be saying, oh, dirty old devil, and oh, that sexist behaviour.
What you have to understand is you get to a certain age and you've been there and you've done it. You look at the youngsters, with respect. Janet will know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. You see, I profoundly disagree
we're the
with
same
you
generation.
because I know we're the same age, probably, but I went in the jungle and I certainly didn't talk about my sex life, so I'm very interested...
Or maybe you didn't have one to talk about.
No. I mean, I've got plenty of sex life. I don't feel the need to discuss it in public. I'm just wondering why you felt comfortable doing so. What was the point?
I've always felt comfortable talking like that. I used to write novels like that. When you get to... and we're part of a generation that broke barriers, that we started talking about sex when we were teenagers and in our 20s. We changed the rules. We were around at the time that contraception first became possible, when women's lib was all the rage and so on. So we've always broken all the rules. But one of the rules I enjoy obeying is that I like men. I've always liked men. And if they're young and attractive and nice. The whole thing about Jake is he's a lovely young man.
He was nice.
Absolutely lovely. I'm old enough to be his granny, but I can still admire.
Yes. So
the day I forget what it's all about, that's when I'm getting old.
But you don't think it crossed the line a little bit and was a little bit embarrassing? When you look back on it, have you looked at any of the footage since you came home? I've
looked at quite a lot of the footage. You've got to remember that in the jungle you're living in a very small area, and you know all about it, and you're very close to each other, and it gets very tactile. For a short period of time, you are very, very close friends, and there's a great deal of touching.
And are you a tactile person? Sorry, Colin. Are you a very tactile person anyway? So are you quite a huggy people?
Yeah.
Do you think it is very different, though, for men and women in the respect of if you were at home watching that and say Michael Burke had been doing that with one of the younger girls, are you the type that would sit at home and go, oh, dirty old man?
I think it's always a matter of the choices that people make. I mean, one of the reasons I objected to Kendra, for example, is that her chosen lifestyle, which she's very open about and would defend vigorously, was at the age of 18 to go into the Hugh Hefner mansion with television cameras everywhere with a man of 78 and to stay there for 5 years and then to say she didn't know anything about it before she went in. Please.